Hello, my name is Nicholas Malizia, and this will be my informative speech on a miter saw. So have you ever wondered what a miter saw does or how it's used? Today in my speech I will explain everything about a miter saw. Trying to find handmade furniture or handmade crafts can be a difficult thing to do, and it can also be very expensive. But if you take the time to learn how to safely use a tool like this, then you could make it yourself and save money and save time trying to find something like that. So in my speech I'll be going over basic safety, basic usage of a miter saw, and how to properly clean it once you are finished. So before you use a miter saw or any tool such as this, you want to make sure you know how to safely use it. Before you use anything like that, inspect it first. Inspect the blade, inspect the cable, the cord. Make sure there's no frays or cuts on the cord. Make sure the blade it's not dull. Make sure it's sharp. Every time you're inspecting the blade, make sure the tool is unplugged. Keep your fingers away from the blade at all times. It's kind of self-explanatory, but you don't want to be working near it. Cut your finger off. That'd be no good. Make sure you always keep your finger off the trigger as well, until you're actually ready to cut whatever it is you're cutting. There could be a mishap if you have your finger on the trigger, you're adjusting the wood underneath, accidentally pull it, and again, cut your hand. Make sure you're always wearing proper eye protection and ear protection. Proper eye protection could just be plastic safety glasses or goggles. For ear protection, you can get little foamies or big earmuffs to wear as well. I prefer the little foamies just because it's easier. Make sure whenever you are not using it, it is unplugged and it is in the locked down position, just for safety reasons. If it's up or still plugged in, someone could come by and accidentally activate it and cut themselves. So for usage, this miter saw does have the capability to cut 45 degree angles. So you can go anywhere from 0 to 45 degrees in either direction, which is pretty handy. It also, you are able to slide it forward and backwards, which will allow you to cut bigger pieces of wood or bigger pieces of material. It comes with a clamp on the side, so if you're cutting longer pieces of wood, you can clamp the wood down just to make it easier to cut or to hold it for when you do cut it so it doesn't fall or move or shift. Make sure it has the slide back feature to make sure you cut all the way through the wood, just so you don't have to have a partial cut and then have to try and match that cut just to cut all the way through. So once you're done using it, you always want to make sure you clean it real good. I didn't do a very good job of cleaning it this time, but it has a dust collector on the back. You want to make sure you empty that whenever it gets a little bit too full. It has a zipper on it, so you can just unzip it, throw away the dust. If it does get a little bit too dusty, there is a chance that it could catch on fire. So you just want to make sure you clean all the dust off of the tool. If you have an air compressor with a hose, just spray it down really easy. If not, you get a tiny broom, wipe it all down, make sure you wipe the back really good, get all the dust out of there. And again, when you're done, unplug it, lock it down. So in this speech we talked about the usage for it, the basic safety tips, and proper cleaning of the tool. So just be safe whenever you use it, and that is all.